We're at Oreo Annie Media. We're here with Breen. It's been a minute. I've been waiting to have this chat with you. You had that good performance in November. It was amazing. I was there. It was one where Jack the Ripper had the finish at the same time. We were watching it on the TV. Do you
Yeah,
remember?
it was a close fight, wasn't it, against an Italian kid. But obviously, it was lucky to go my way. When I watched it back, I think I did win, but hopefully the next fight won't be as close.
Can we talk about your like mental state of mind? Obviously, you've not fought since November, and it's hard to sort of get a fight as soon as possible. But
Yeah.
what's your mental state of mind when you're just there itching to get a fight, but you can't? You got to
Um,
wait.
it was last time I weren't ready to fight, so that was on me. So that was more a choice I could have fought, but I'd rather put myself in a better position to fight. So I've still just been training. Everything stayed the same. To be honest, I've trained since I was from 9. So like, as long as you're training, your mental state stays the same. Don't get me wrong, having fights and having something to focus on's a lot better, but the dates always come. So if you're not on that one, you're on this one. So everything stays the same for me, really.
Awesome. You were looking slick and sharp downstairs with them
Yeah.
boxing sessions with a coach. Is that something you're looking to show more, display more your boxing skill, your striking skill?
Yeah, if you watch me fight, I very rarely try and take people down. In the sense, it's more I like to strike. Like I said, I've trained since I was 9, but a lot of that was only striking until 14. So I probably do prefer striking, but I'm from Next Generation, so my jiu-jitsu is good. But yeah, you're probably gonna see me come in and light them up.
Yeah. What's it like training at the gym where there's constant like excitement happening? So we heard that it was announced last week that Paddy's going to be on a
Yeah.
Connor card,
Yeah.
which is Red Planet Night. But what's the vibe around that gym since that was announced? Luke Riley's on that card as well.
Yeah, I'm made up for Luke. Obviously, Paddy deserves everything he's getting, but I'm really happy for Luke because obviously I've fought alongside him for years, and he's fighting in Vegas. He's on Fight Week, and UFC probably doesn't get much bigger than that. And then Paddy's co-main in it, so that's probably other than the Gaethje fight, obviously. That's probably one of his pinnacles.
Yeah.
But
How do you think that fight's gonna go in your opinion?
Luke's or
Paddy's
Paddy's.
PSD.
I reckon Paddy could, like I've seen the fight with Moicano where he dominated them on the floor. Paddy's got that grappling, so, and I feel like Saint Denis a bit wild. He'll can come in and be throwing bombs, and that's easier to probably get it to the floor. He likes grappling himself a bit, but I feel like where he's so swings and he's so open it'll be a lot easier for Paddy to get to the floor than Gaethje. So once he's got him on the floor, it's done.
Awesome. We know that Cage Warriors have got a card coming up in Manchester. There's Unplugged and there's 207.
Yeah.
When you're like building up to sort of fight camp, can we talk about the trust between you and your coaches, especially when you're going into fight specific stuff? When you're going into sort of like sparring or analyzing a particular opponent,
Yeah.
how is it important to trust your coach in what they're telling you about what to train and what to do and stuff like that?
You'd only have to see what they've done, really, in the sense, like I say, Paddy's fighting co-main there, Luke's on that, Shem's been in the UFC, Nathan's been in the UFC, so at the level I'm at, it's already tried and tested that they've done it, so I'd be fucking stupid not to listen to them, and
Yeah.
it's hard because you've just got to have confidence in your own performances because you haven't got an opponent yet. I'm meant to be fighting in 4 weeks.
Yeah.
So I've got to just get better at what I'm getting better at, and obviously my weaknesses work then because it's more about I haven't got like if I had an 8-week camp, 12-week camp, you'd be able to look at what like your opponent's advantages. I haven't got one, so you're just sharpening my tools really.
It seems to be that there's a bit of excitement going on in Cage Warriors right now. There's a lot of like title fights going on. There's a lot of names like popping out the hat. We've got Emil Brown, Ewan Davis, Nathan Fletcher fighting on that same Manchester card. Hopefully you'll be added to that card as well. Do you sort of agree with me that there's sort of excitement building in the UK MMA region where like fighters are getting sort of recognized for in the regional scene kind of thing?
I just think it's like a different wave of fighters coming through now. Like you've had a few different people, like obviously over the last couple of years, like Luchara Bar, Jim, who else? These Curtis that's just being signed from FCC. These and then like now it's like the new wave of talent, like that. What's the Scottish kid called?
Sean Clancy Jr.
Yeah, it's like the likes of him. Obviously, fucking he's coming through. These fucking like there's a lot of people. Like to be honest, like there's a lot of people that are ready to come through.
Yeah.
Just where like if they fight each other, then you'd choose the best out of them. But a lot of the time, they end up not fighting each other. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
I hear that. True.
They're all just wanting that shot. George is close to getting signed. George is 9-10-0 or something. Do you know what I mean? Cullen, Nathan to get re-signed. There's loads. But to be honest, lads, I'm selfish. I only focus on myself.
You got to be. What is your goal this year? Obviously, March has been and gone, but we're in May. Cards are coming up. What is your goal for this year to hopefully do into the show?
To get 2 fights in. If I get 2 fights in, win them 7-1. So then going into the next year, I'll be in them talks because Flyweight's a shallow division where like you can get noticed with that record. So at the same time as well, though, I've got a lot of stuff going on outside of MMA that needs like trying to buy an house and stuff. So stuff like that hopefully won't take me off track, but it's more important stuff right now to focus on than but 2 fights is not a lot to ask for.
Yeah. Can I ask your opinion on the guys a bit higher up in the flyweight division in terms of like people like Giovanni Scott, LeBlanc? What's your opinion on?
They're legit lads. Giovanni's fought the best. That's one person who has went out and actually fought people who were legit. He's fought Jared Addis. Who else? Who did he fight his last one? He's fought fucking that Shad Chak, was it?
Yeah, Shad Chak, LeBlanc. Yeah, that was a good fight.
He is at that level, that next level before you go to there. You know what I mean? That LeBlanc, he's big hitter, isn't he? He was getting battered last time watching him.
And then the 5th round,
I had a bet on him to be honest to win, so I was fucking happy that I come in because I'd watched them bingo people loads.
Yeah.
And you can bet on Bet365, so I had a bet on him to win with like a 5-fold or something of the fighters. He ended up coming in, but the bet was basically off. And then that round, and boom, won a couple of ton.
Do you reckon you'd want a fight with one of them, Giovanni Scott or LeBlanc in the future?
Yeah, who else is there? There's Giovanni, there's a few that are coming up. There's a kid from Ireland. He's
Flyweight division.
Gary Rooney.
Yeah.
He's legit, lad. His jits looks like.
Would you say that you're a fighter who doesn't need 6 weeks or 8 weeks to beat someone? Or
yeah, no, I definitely prefer it. But as you said, you've just seen me, I'm training, so I'm ready. So right now at the level I'm at, just got to sharpen my tools, and hopefully when I get in there on the night, that's good enough because I haven't had time to. I think I'd be a better fighter working on other people's weaknesses. So if I had a fight that was 8 weeks out, if I got Giovanni Scott with 8 weeks or 10 weeks, you're being able to actually set a game plan up. Do you know what I mean? And he'd be able to do the same as me. If it's 2 weeks, you just have to watch his fight and go, I'm going to have to do this, I'm going to have to do that.
Yeah.
So I do prefer to fight with a game plan. You've got your coach telling you what to do with it, instead they're just basically telling you what you should go and do and see if you can stop it.
Can I ask if fighting on a main card like is something that you want to do? So let's say you do get a fight in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Would you like to fight on the main card, or do you think you deserve to be talked about as fighting on a main card of a money card potentially?
I fought on the main card last time. Lads, I'm not asked about stuff like that, you know. As long as I fight and I get in there and I get paid, couldn't care whether it's main card dealing, and I'll open the door for them if they need to. Fucking first fight, but it doesn't matter. Like everyone that's there to see me will be there the time that I tell them I'm on, so it doesn't matter. Main card, like obviously I don't know, you get a little bit of extra media. That's all that it matters.
Yeah.
Obviously, if you're fighting for the title, you're closing the show. But yeah, I'm not asked about all that.
I mean, smashing, man. Hopefully you get a fight announced soon and we'll see you in Manchester. Can't wait. We know it's going to be exciting. You've got great hands, great striking, and hopefully you can put on a show for your friends and for the fans.
Yeah, that's it. Let's see, lad.
My guy. Love that. Cheers. Appreciate that, yeah? Thank you, man.